Alright, so I don't remember what week this is. Whatever. So I guess moving right along, this week's topic anyway is coping with dysphoria, gender dysphoria. I don't just call it dysphoria because dysphoria can be used to describe many different types of dysphoria. So, I mean, I use the term gender dysphoria. Okay, so, now that I've gotten that out of the way, how do I cope with it? You know, I really have to think about that one. Because I don't really cope. I kind of take the pansies way out, and I don't leave the house. That's my way of dealing with gender dysphoria. Well, I don't know, I guess, how does one cope with being stuck in the wrong body? I don't know, I distract myself, I guess. I try not to think about it, and there are times when I am so aware of my own body that I don't leave the house, and actually that is more often than not. And I don't necessarily recommend that to anybody. In fact, I don't recommend that to anybody. Shutting out the world isn't the way to do it, but that's how I do it. I've, you know, the longer I'm on testosterone, I become increasingly more aware of my chest area and increasingly more uncomfortable with it. And as such, I find it difficult to even want to leave the house. I have really bad depression because of it, I guess, and I'm constantly paranoid that people are staring at it when I'm out in public, so I really try not to go out in public much at all, which, like I said, again, I really don't recommend to everybody else, but it helps me, because when I'm at home by myself, there's obviously nobody staring at me unless there's some pervert that I don't know about. I don't really have my windows open all the time, but I have a curtain that's broken, so I mean there's a gap. So, but you know, unless there's people I don't know about that are gawking in my window with binoculars, then people can't really see me when I'm at home. So that I'm safe here. So I try to stay here as much as possible, and sadly it gets to the point where I don't really leave the house much at all. Unless I really have to go to the grocery store or mail something or something like that. You know, unless it's something that's really important, I really don't like to leave, and I really don't like going to the club because everybody there thinks that I'm a lesbian, which I'm not, never have identified as in my life, but for some reason I continue to get that label. This is gendered straight community thinks I'm a dude, but the gay community, bam, the minute I set foot in a gay bar, everybody thinks I'm a dyke. Not that I have a problem with lesbians, because I don't. Don't have a problem with anybody who identifies as anything, really. I just get tired of people thinking that I'm a lesbian, because it's obviously not who I am, right? And people telling me that I do have a girly voice, and clearly it isn't really girly at all. I mean, I think I sound fairly masculine, and you probably do too. Probably think that I sound masculine. I don't know if you sound masculine. I don't know who's watching. But, yeah, I don't know. I just, I try not to leave. And try not to go out where I can be seen. I don't know, you can probably tell I'm not in the best of spirits right now. Guess I'm dealing with some personal issues, some depression, but whatever, it'll pass, right? I'm kind of doing the guy thing and just bottling it all up, not really talking about it, not writing about it in a live journal, and I'm probably not going to blog about it because video log about it, because I never video log about anything. So, I usually have people complaining that I'm emo when I try writing in my journal, or if I try making a video about it, so I try not to do that. Anyway, yeah, that's basically how I deal with my gender dysphoria. I don't really know how else to do it. Other people, I guess, just try and distract themselves or surround themselves with people who accept them for who they are, you know, fully and completely, and you know, that's. I guess that's another good thing to do is to make sure that you're around people who get you and understand you and accept you for who you are, as opposed to being around people who really don't accept your transition and all that. I mean, that can make your gender dysphoria just 10 times worse. I mean, you're all, as though you're not already completely and totally aware, more so than you should be, of, you know, your body and how it's just not right. It's not the way it should be, you know, without people telling you or, you know, judging you even without words, for being who you are. So yeah, I guess that would be my advice. Just surround yourself with positive people. I don't know. Don't really have an awful lot of people in my life that I see on a daily basis or that I can be around. I am a fairly secluded person. I haven't always been like that, but I think it's probably going to be like this until my chest surgery, which is coming up here in about 2.5 months, so that's something to look forward to. And I'm probably not going to be nearly as, if at all, really, gender dysphoric as I am now. So, anyway, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about that subject. Sorry, I really don't have much to input on that. But yeah, okay, have a good week, and I guess see you next week.